Good morning, children. Good afternoon, children. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, children. Children, today you will read GK from page number 15 onwards. Okay? Which page number you had read, children, in the previous class? Do you remember? Page number up to 38. Page number 30 you had completed. Okay, so today you will revise page number 15 to 20. Okay? Page number 15 to 20 you are going to revise today because these pages are very important. So there is long interval. So I thought it's better to revise these pages firstly, then we will start new topic. Today you are going to revise from page number 15 to 20. Okay, children? Okay. Now you will see page number 15 to 20. Page number 15 is praising poetry. Okay, children? Poetry is the heart and soul of any language. In Hindi also you read दोहे, कबीर, रहीमन, उनकी दोहे आप पढ़ते हैं ना, उसी तरह से in English also poetry is the soul of the language. English language also you have seen poetry. Complete the given crosswords by using the clues provided. All these words are related to poetry. Firstly, you see down. First one is words expressing feelings or thoughts which can be sung. These words can be sung. And these words express feelings, okay, and it is known as lyric. Lyric, lyric. You can write down. Lyrics are the words expressing feelings or thoughts which can be sung. Next, down. Long detailed poem describing brave acts. These are long detailed poem describing brave acts. It is epic. E-P-I-C, epic. Third number, a poem that narrates a tale. Which poem narrates a tale? It is known as narrative. This poem narrates a tale. Tale means story. Is called narrative. Fourth number, couple of lines that rhyme together. It is called couplet. C-O-U-P-L-E-T, couplet. Next, a poem that can be sung like a song. It is ballady. B-A-L-L-E-D-Y, ballady. Now you will see, children, across. First one is Shakespearean style of poetry. It is dramatic. Okay, Shakespearean style of poetry is dramatic. Next, sixth number, poetry based on nature, as by T.S. Eliot. Poetry based on nature, it is called pastoral. 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 Next, poem expressing sadness at death. It is elegy. E-L-E-G-Y. Elegy. And but we pronounce it L-G. Okay, children? L-G. E-L-E-G-Y. This poem expresses sadness at death. Next is stanza of a poem. It is verse. V-E-R-S-E. Verse. Yes. 5-line funny poem. It is limerick. L-Y-M-E-R-I-C. Limerick. Did you understand? Okay. Now you will read page number 16. It is dramatic style. Okay. All of you know a play is written with different characters and then their roles. A play is written with different characters and their roles. Here, all these things are related to play. Play means नाटक. अब देखिए नाटक में क्या क्या होता है. The main story or plan of the play, that is called plot. We plot. Okay, for showing any play, firstly we plot. Plot means we plan about the play. Okay, the main story or plan of the play, that is plot. Next, a raised platform for performance. Where do we perform in the play? On the stage. And it is raised platform. So it is stage. Next, the actors in a play are called characters. Okay? Yes. There are many characters in the play. Okay? So the actors in a play are called characters. Next, the end point or the stage of a play. It is climax. The end point or the stage of a play, that is climax. A humorous play is a comedy. Okay, children? Comedy means humorous play. Yes. A play depicting romance is romantic. A play depicting romance is romantic. Next, a sorrowful play is a tragedy. No, when you see there is any sorrowful scene or picture is sorrowful, then you say, no, this picture was very tragedy. There was too much tragedy in the picture. Or sometimes we listen tragedy song also. So in the play also sorrowful play is tragedy. Next, the conversation among the actors forms dialogue. Okay? Conversation is dialogue. Next, the style of criticizing a person or an idea is satire. Okay? Satire means the style of criticizing a person or an idea. Next is a person who writes plays is known as playwright. A person who writes plays is known as playwright. Clear, children? No, any doubt? Okay. Now, next page number 17, you will read. Page number 17, in this page you see, it is about Khushwant Singh. Khushwant Singh was born in Punjab. He was a famous writer, novelist, journalist, lawyer, and politician also. Okay? And he studied law at St. Stephen's College, Delhi. And after that, he studied at King's College, London. Okay? And he was born in Punjab. After working as a lawyer, because he studied law in Delhi and London, so he became a lawyer. And he joined Indian Foreign Services in 1947, All India Radio in 1951, and UNESCO in 1956, and finally he took up writing. Children, do you know full form of UNESCO? UNESCO. It is United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization. You can note down United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Have you noted down? Okay. So, he was lawyer, he was author, journalist, politician. He joined Indian Foreign Services also, and finally he took up writing. He had written many books. One of the famous books is A Train to Pakistan. Which is the famous book? Train to Pakistan. Other books are also famous, but very famous. Okay. He was also the editor of Hindustan Times, and he was honored with Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan both. Khushwant Singh, like a true writer, kept writing till the end of his life. Okay, children? He kept writing till the end of life. And whatever he had written, children, his writing reflected real life experiences. His writing reflected real life experiences. So he was a multifarious personality. He had dynamic personality. That's why he was novelist, he was author, politician, okay, lawyer also. Now next page is about, see, test your wisdom. Read the given clues and answer them in one word. One who knows everything is known as omniscient. One, omni is prefix, and we can use some prefix to make the adjective. And this adjective you have read, children, in the first page, in the name of God, omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. Okay, so in all these adjectives, which prefix is used? Omni. Here you have seen, one who knows everything is known as omniscient. Any problem? In skill or talent is a God gift. God gift. Okay. Sometimes if the child is very intelligent, very good in singing or in any other field, we say he is God gifted child. So God gift means inborn skill or talent. Next, a very religious person is called God fearing. A person religious, yes, religious person does not involve in any bad activity because he has fear of God. So it is God fearing. Generally, religious persons are God fearing. Okay, they generally do not indulge in bad activity because they think if they will indulge in bad activity, God will punish them. So they are God fearing, means religious person. Next, a good help or opportunity. It is God sent. Sometimes when we are in trouble, and someone helps us, someone helps to solve the problem, then the person is God sent. God sent means a good help or opportunity. Next, one who is all powerful is called omnipotent. Omnipotent. Potency means power. Okay. One who is all powerful is called omnipotent. Next, one who is present everywhere. You know, children, God, we say omnipresent. If one is all powerful, omnipotent. Present everywhere, omnipresent. Okay? Next, one who is present everywhere is omnipresent. Now, next is second number. Write the two words that join together to form the following words. Like, first one is brunch. Breakfast and lunch is called brunch. Yes, brunch means two words are joined together to form one word. Okay, and brunch means two words are there, breakfast and lunch. Okay, breakfast and lunch together called brunch. Next, smog. Smoke, fog plus smoke, generally you see it is pollutant. Smog is pollutant which reduces the visibility of the air. Okay children, in the winter season you can see smog, smoke combined with fog, due to which you see now some cancels, flights cancel due to presence of smog. It is a pollutant which reduces visibility in the atmosphere. Okay, so smog is formed by two words, smoke and fog. Next, email. It is electronic plus mail. Yes, electronic plus mail. Next, next is camcorder. It is camera and recorder. Yes, camera plus recorder. Next is pixel. Picture plus element. It is pixel. Picture plus element. Next, edutainment. Edutainment means education and edutainment. It is education plus entertainment. Edutainment. Next, you have to match the column. Match column A with column B. Bon voyage. Bon voyage means best of journey. Yes. First and foremost, most important. First and foremost, you should study sincerely for your first summative exam, because that is very important for you. Okay? First and foremost, you should prepare for your exam. Next, sixth sense means to have intuition. Children, to have a not institution, it is intuition. आभास होना. Have 5 sense organs: eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. These 5 sense organs help you to know what is happening in your surrounding, what is happening around you. You can know with the help of these 5 sense organs. But you have one more sense, that is sixth sense, that also helps you to know what is happening around you. Okay, children? So, this is sixth sense, to have an intuition. Next, you will see pull up one's socks means to get ready for action. To get ready for action. To catch jets means to sleep. To sleep. Next, 5-line funny poem. Today you have read limerick. 5-line funny poem, limerick. Okay. Now you will see page number 19. In page number 19, you see complete the following analogy. Like you know, children, you have read about the professions. One who writes dictionary is called lexicographer. One who writes dictionary is called lexicographer. And in the similar way, map, cartographer. Map is related to cartographer. Okay. So it is very important. That is why today I decided for revision of these pages. Many questions will be asked from these pages. Test your wisdom and fact 5. You have read about Khushwant Singh in Test Your Wisdom, and it is fact 5 that you are reading. So these two things are very important, because in this you will see the important things from different chapters are given. Okay. You have read many chapters, and from those chapters which are important things that are given in this fact file, so you have to revise it properly. Next is as dictionary is related to lexicographer. One who writes dictionary is lexicographer, and in the similar way, cartographer, map is related to cartographer. Okay. In the similar way, this writing is related to calligrapher. One who writes very good handwriting is calligrapher, and you listen music, that is DJ. Disc jockey. Full form of DJ is disc jockey. Okay. Next, bachelor. You have read gender change. Bachelor is masculine and feminine is spinster. Lad. Loss, feminine. Fiance, masculine. Fiancee, feminine. Okay, children. In the similar way, maid servant. Then here you have to write masculine. Man servant. Man servant you have to fill. Maid servant is written. So change the gender you have to learn. That is also very important, and you should know gender of different words. Next, now read the given hints carefully and form words that begin with SQ. These words are beginning with SQ. Like first is a small group of policemen. It is called squad. A small group of police squad. A game played with a racket and a rubber ball. It is squash. Racket and rubber ball is play squash. A shape having 4 sides. Square. Okay, children, in maths you draw a square having 4 sides. What is the area of the square? Side is square. And what is the perimeter of a square? 4 into side. So you have to know what is square. Having 4 sides, it is square. Next, the noise made by a mouse. Squeak. Mouse makes a noise. Squeak. Next, to extract pressure in order to extract juice. Here, to exert pressure, not exert. Pressure. We exert pressure on the lemon to extract juice, lemon juice. Okay, and the process of exerting pressure, that is called squeeze. We squeeze the lemon to extract the juice. लेमन को आप निचोड़ते हैं उसका जूस निकालने के लिए, तो इसको हम लोग क्या करते हैं? स्क्वीज. SQUEEZ, स्क्वीज. कपड़े को भी आप स्क्वीज करते हैं. For drying up the clothes, when you wash your clothes with hand, you squeeze the clothes or not? So you exert pressure, that is squeeze. निचोड़ना. A furry animal, an animal which has fur on its body and 3 also there on its body, that is squirrel. Furry animal means the body is covered with fur. And children, you will see that this animal has 3 lines also on its body. And there is a story behind it. Do you know the story? Do you know the story? You don't know? Okay, I can tell you a story about the furry animal. Okay, so 3 lines are there on its body, and these 3 lines are due to Ramchandra Bhagwan. Once a bridge was being made and this squirrel was helping, and Ramchandra saw his squirrel's activity and he took up a squirrel on his palm and touched the squirrel with the 3 fingers, due to which these 3 lines are